Passion, drive, and patience. The formula for winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything you need to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED headlights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has you covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices you want, it's easy to make your car the MVP and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. See ebaymotors.com.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. Shopify is there to help you grow. Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, and sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. What I love about Shopify is how no matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business to the next level. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
Welcome back to the Late Show, my peoples. I'm here with
Aaron Cohen,
and Lamar Odom, and we're going to be talking a little Lakers basketball with you guys today.
We are,
and we had the return of the hurt one,
AD. 21 and what? 21 and 12.
21 and 12. That's a good return, a big time return, and I think hopefully. I think if Thomas Bryant's minutes increase, hopefully he can kind of like put a cushion in between AD and being hurt. Because I know AD doesn't like even being called the 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, you said mentally.
Right? Like so even mentally, if we can increase Thomas Bryant's minutes at the 5, we can keep AD.
So you think AD and TB should start together?
I think that's probably be your best defensive team. At least to finish the games. If they're not starting the games, I would like to see them on the court finishing games.
Because you pointed it out. We didn't really see LeBron, or we didn't see AD and TB on the floor at the same time.
No, not too much yesterday. I was looking forward to see that.
Yeah.
Rim protection.
Still got the win.
And defensive presence in the paint. Mm-hmm. And we were able to still win the game. Just because we're better than San Antonio.
Yeah, but I want to move back. What about the Clippers? Because they've beat us 10 straight times, and it seems like every time they come to play us, they come to play. They really come to play.
Well, yeah, I think the Lakers have to step up to that challenge, especially in the regular season. That's a game that the Clippers are.
They want that one, huh?
Yeah, they're looking forward to that one.
And they've got us 10 straight times.
To defending their place in the city.
Yeah,
and I'm not mad at them because I know what it feels like to be both.
Yeah, you've been on both sides. They drafted you.
That's a fact. I know what it feels like to be both. And as a Clipper, you're always looking over, like, to see how it is over in the other locker room. and they beating our ass.
Yep.
They're beating our ass.
When it comes time to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but our thing is all about, the Lakers is all about being better than all the other teams.
Right.
Not about being better than the Clippers. What about if the Clippers have a bad year? So I think the team goals, right, are different. But right now, the Clippers have a championship contending team.
They definitely do. It's all about health. Same with us.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about our new pickup. We just traded Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks for Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick Nunn. Hope you continue success.
Play well in Washington. Yeah, but what do you think about Rui? He had, in his debut, he had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and a team-high plus 17. And Laker fans really like that one, plus 17.
Well, I like him because he can create his own shot. And he has size. And with that size, he can defend and rebound. And that's what the Lakers need. They need someone who can assist with LeBron with the scoring.
Right.
And AD, and hopefully give them guys some offensive stretches of rest offensively. And he can bring a spark off the bench. I don't know do you think they're gonna start him, or because he has starting potential? Did he start in Washington?
Did he start? He did. I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. Sometimes he did, sometimes he did. But, that's another thing. I wanted to ask you because Laker fans really like that trade, Rui. And now many fans believe, we're not even a trade. We're one shooter away from being real contenders. I wanted to know what you think. Obviously we assume full health, even though it's, not a given. But, let's say we are fully healthy. The Lakers are lacking a shooter, at least one.
They're lacking a shooter?
They are lacking. Because Rui's not a shooter.
No, he's a shot maker. He can make shots.
So who's that one guy you think will put us?
He's not a shooter too. I mean,
no.
Do you commit yourself to getting a shooter? And then
100%. We both agree, bro. Trade those picks. Even if we don't need to trade both, I think at this point with LeBron playing the way he's playing, I don't know if anyone expected that.
God, James is
probably
playing
did.
At a real high level. What?
You probably expected that LeBron will play at this level in year 20. I personally did. I was like, nah.
But you got to know what you're getting. You feel what I'm saying? You got to know the man and what he's about and his love for the game. If he's in shape, he's going to be one of the best players in the NBA.
That's what Phil said last week.
You know what I mean?
But, so what do you think? I mean, I honestly think with full health, look at the top, the 3rd seed right now, the 4th seed. We have Sacramento. We have New Orleans at number 4 currently.
Well, it's all about risk and reward, right? Do you have enough synergy right now? Are you good? Do you want to disrupt it?
Right. The deadline's coming up.
What kind of shooter do you want to bring in? Do you want to bring in a defender / shooter, a guy that just shoots? I'm more in favor of a guy that just does more than one thing.
Like a 3-and-D guy?
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of two-way guys.
Like guys like, what's the guy from Milwaukee, the old veteran? Who don't miss a 3? No, Wesley Matthews?
Oh, yeah. We had him. We had him him. Yeah, that's a good point. 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, like guys like that. Because guys that just play on one side of the basketball, I'm not really a fan of that shit.
Right.
And then you better shoot at a high clip. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not playing D. Yeah. So those are guys like Buddy Hield. Also, the Nets apparently are open to trading Seth Curry, Joe Harris, and Patty Mills. All one-sided guys for the most part. They're elite shooters, but they don't play defense. Yeah. But I think one of those guys can help. I think getting a guy like Seth Curry or Patty Mills, Patty Mills is on the minimum. Yeah. Just a guy who can knock down threes. Because right now with Rui, teams are still going to collapse on LeBron and AD when they drive because they don't mind leaving Rui open. But if you have a guy like Seth Curry, they're not leaving him open. So that's why I feel like we need one more piece, and we're already there because we already beaten the best teams in the league. We've beaten the Bucks, Nuggets, Pelicans.
You know what I think? I gotta get me a GM board.
What do you mean by that?
Just a GM board that got
players.
Yeah. I think I need one of those.
Well, we got to get you in the office. That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Player development or something.
Yeah, hopefully we got something like that brewing soon.
Hell yeah. So yeah, back to like the starting lineup because
Well, let's call it the finishing lineup.
you want to talk about the finishing lineup.
Yeah.
Because like Russ is usually in that. Like Russ doesn't start, but he's usually in
Yeah,
that.
Russ is going to finish the game for
So we
us.
got Russ, LeBron, AD, and who are the other two players? Is it TB? Is it Austin Reeves?
Well, I think
here's the rosters right here.
right now it's going to be
Rui.
I think it's going to be Rui and Troy Brown because I like size,
Right.
right?
And he plays defense.
So I feel like Russ could, and I like guys that can guard their position. You know what I mean? The position
Right.
that they're playing. And I feel like, those guys that I just named can guard the position.
Yeah. I mean, my opening lineup, my starting five, I would have Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD, and TB. And when you have TB at the 5, you got to put LeBron at the 3 and AD at the 4. So like, because usually AD comes on as the 5, but like we said, he likes to come off and be the 4, so he doesn't have to like mentally, like that's what you think, like mentally, like so he knows he's not gonna, has that cushion.
Yeah, but mentally I want him to be comfortable.
You don't want him to be comfortable.
No, I want him to be comfortable. When he gets bumped and he falls. I want him to know it's gonna be all right. Because every time he falls, I feel bad. I feel bad for like the crowd. The fans shouldn't have to go through that type of anxiety.
Bro, literally that last night it happened twice, and the entire arena was like, no. So, but at the end of the day, bro, right now, we're in and out. We're 2 games out of the 6th seed. That's out of the play-in, so like we don't got to worry about it. And
so we don't want to play in the play-in.
No.
Right?
No.
So the play-in is 1 game elimination.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
If you're the 7th seed, you got 2 games to win 1. But if you're
when the league start that shit?
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
They slipped that one underneath my nose.
Are you a fan of it? Because personally, like I like it a lot. I think it's cool. It's fun. Like, it just must be annoying for teams that are like in 6, 7, or 7, 8 seed.
So really, 10 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, 7 plays 8. Right, 7 plays 8, and then 9 plays 10. The winners of those, or the win.
Has a 10th team ever made it to the finals? Nope.
No, they made it to the second round. The second round, I believe. But yeah, bro. I mean, I think with us, bro, we just gotta win like 3-4 games in a row. Have the teams in front, a couple of the teams in front of us lose, and we're right there.
No, it's so close in the West.
I told you about 3 games.
But I was telling y'all this when everybody was panicking. I told you got the best player in the world. If AD play up to his potential, we had that one stretch
right
where he went crazy. If we could get a nice little push before the All-Star break,
that'll be nice. Coming up in a couple weeks.
Going to Utah.
Because right now we got a road trip, and I wanted to talk to you about that. We got a Grammy road trip, and I think it's about 5 games this time. But what was it like for you? I know you've spoken about being on the road, but how tough is it being on the road for 7? Lakers 7 of the next 9 games are on the road. Family, hotel, you don't have your own car.
No, but that is a good time to bond as a team. You know what I mean? For us, that's what we always did.
What would you guys do on like those road trips? Like, what are things that you like common like activities?
Just spend time with each other.
Would you go out?
Yeah, movies. Go out to dinner. Regular, normal shit.
Nothing crazy?
Normal shit that you would do with your brother.
Right.
Or your cousin, right? That you haven't seen in a long time. Nothing crazy. A club.
Because at home you're not doing that. Like,
it depends on where you at too.
City,
right? What about if you're in Miami, Chicago, New York? You probably gonna step out a little bit. So what would you think?
Like players coming into LA and having a day off in LA, would you guys like have that in your mind, like as players? Like I'm sure like Phil wasn't like talking about, the guys like whoever's playing us is going to have like 2 days off in LA.
Nah, we know their schedule.
You guys know that.
Yeah, we know their schedule too. We might even throw some chicks at them. They probably think they got lucky and like I might have sent the chick at them or two. You know what I'm saying? To try to wear their legs out.
Do you guys like target certain players?
Hell yeah, I would do it.
Bro, you got to play any, like you said, bro, the fans, what they would do, they'll do anything, but people got to understand players, too. Like, they know
an
what.
advantage if you got some players that are in tune like that.
Yeah. Thoughts on Shannon Sharp? Because you were actually at that game versus the Grizzlies. Like, that was a whole thing. Like, the whole thing, like, the whole team came up to Shannon. They took him out, Jaw's dad. And I'll tell you, before you say whatever you want to say, like, the fans, they love that. They were like, yo, Uncle Shannon standing up for LeBron and the whole team, putting his body on the line. I want to get your perspective as like a former player. What's that all about?
I was really probably surprised to see it because Shannon Sharp is an athlete.
Right.
So I was kind of just surprised to see him even really.
Where were you sitting on that? Were you close to that? Or on the other side?
I don't know because I was on the side, but it's like from both sides. What did he say? And then what did you expect him to say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he offended you, like, I don't know. I just seen two black men arguing on TV that didn't have anything to do with the game. So I'm offended by that, but then they made up afterwards, so that's cool.
Yeah. But I mean, they're not just two regular black guys. Like, it's Shannon Sharp and John Moran, the whole team.
They're high profile.
And Shannon is like a huge, like a centerpiece of the
on
Laker
TV.
fandom. Right, I hear you.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Just too high profile. But it was sad for our culture, but they made up, and that's good.
And it's funny. It's come out. The Grizzlies are 0-4 since that moment.
Yeah.
So fans are like, yo, Shannon's a GOAT. 0-4.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's too bad though. Like,
it's more for the fans, you know. And Shannon apologized though. I don't know if you saw that one.
I seen it.
Yeah, he apologized.
Shannon ain't backing down too. He a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's ripped. You on his podcast?
Yeah.
What's he like in person?
He cool. He cool. I'm just saying though. I'm thinking about both sides. Like, what could that man say that could offend you that bad? Where y'all gonna fight in between the basketball game? Like, what the fuck? You serious? Like,
I mean, the whole team too. It was like Bane, Adams.
stop it.
But we see LeBron playing at such a crazy level right now, and I know the Lakers.
God, James.
The Lakers are currently 13 seed, but like we were talking about before the pod, if the Lakers go on a run like we expect them to, and like crack 5, 6 seed, 5th seed, like would it be crazy? Like as an unbiased Laker fan, like would it be crazy to like?
How could I be an unbiased Laker fan?
To put LeBron into the MVP conversation because like look at what he's doing.
MVP?
Yeah. He just dropped 48 the other night.
If you think he ain't in MVP conversation, you fucking nuts.
Okay, but bro, they're 12, they're 13.
I don't care. He's MVP of the league. He carrying his team like no other.
Doesn't matter though.
You gotta be winning to be the MVP.
Look. I mean, like you would know better than me. I'm a fan. You played the game, but like, don't you think like Tatum, Jokic, Luka, Embiid, Giannis, like guys like those who are like on winning teams, like Jokic and Tatum. I don't know.
He's gonna break the scoring record.
It's happening.
How the fuck is he not the MVP when that happens? What the fuck?
Because the MVP is a single season award.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
It's coming up though, like 150 points away.
Whose season is gonna be better than that when he breaks that record?
I could be because when he breaks that and then the Lakers go on a run, like
God, James,
probably gonna
get ready for those T-shirts to come out, bro.
We need to have like Lamar somehow incorporated in that. But like you said, when LeBron breaks it and his teammates, start to gain like momentum and get inspired, they'll go on a run. Sooner than like they'll be in the a top 5 seed and the playoffs are right around the corner. Like that's when I feel like then people are gonna start talking about LeBron being in the MVP.
God, James. As soon as he gets close to this record, bro, it's coming.
It's a wrap.
God, James T-shirts everywhere. God, James banners everywhere. God, James. We might have a pair of God, James sneakers come out.
You know what we should do? We should get Lamar on the podcast. Just give him a call. I'll be like, yo,
Who? Lamar?
you should get LeBron James to come on the podcast.
Let's see. God James.
God James on the pod. Nah, but that's what
I gotta know.
think, bro.
We have God James come up. We gotta do a God James banner. Welcome to the Bleed Show, God James. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see, man.
We got to do it big for the best.
We will. But yeah, I think it's exciting. Yo, we're right outside the play-in, 3 games out of the 4th seed or 5th seed. The bottom line is very crunched up, and I think it's exciting. So, and the last thing I want to talk to you about is what we were just talking about, the record breaking, the game. It actually happens. I just checked Ticketmaster, and every game like where it's supposed to happen, like it's Thunder and then Bucks. Like to get in is like $400 to get in.
God James.
We know you're gonna be there.
Fuck yeah, bro. With my God James T-shirt.
It may be actually on the road. You gonna fly out?
God James. I'm gonna be the biggest groupie. I'm gonna have my God James.
You can wear the headband, everything.
Hands up. God James. God James. God James. God James. God James.
I think we got to close the episode on that one.
God James.
So we'll make it out.
Come up with a handshake.
Hopefully by the we will. Yeah. After the hopefully on the next podcast, LeBron may have broken it. You don't know. We'll see.
Nah, how many points is he away?
130. Bro, 130. He just dropped 48.